Hi folks, this is Jake. Hope you're okay today. We're looking at Francis Schaeffer and the modern church, and I think that the next issue that I think the modern church needs to listen to Schaeffer is the cultural mandate to bring all things under the kingdom, under the lordship of Christ. Schaeffer brought philosophy under the lordship of Christ. He brought poetry and literature under the lordship of Christ, and I think that if you're a writer, a playwright, a philosopher, and you're a Christian, that being a preacher doesn't mean you're being super spiritual or you're being committed to the kingdom, but just being a philosopher in the university for Christ, or being a poet for Christ, or being a playwright for Christ, and bringing your artistic or academic achievement under the lordship of Christ, and trying to be the best philosopher you can for Jesus, or the best writer for Jesus, or whatever work God has called you to do, whether it be an engineer or a nurse or a teacher. You've all got a role to play to bring the kingdom of Christ into your workplace. And Schaeffer wasn't afraid to engage with the world intellectually and culturally. He wasn't afraid to talk to the poets. He wasn't afraid to talk to the writers. He wasn't afraid to talk to the philosophers. And I would encourage you to go into all the world and make disciples in your area, in your discipline that God has called you. If you're a sociologist or a psychologist or a psychiatrist, how does your faith fit in and work in your profession? And how can you bring Christ into an influence in your culture? That is the cultural mandate that Schaeffer showed. And it was a wonderful example of real thinking, and bold thinking at that.